Okay. What I did is, yeah, you're not supposed to be able to read this, but these are just, this is how this is the first page of how the needs assessment, that first step in the action plan, that you go to our website, either sbgpinc.com or smallbusinessgrowthpartners.com. You hit get started, and then you fill out this first step of the needs assessment. And this is just how the first page comes out on our end. That's the first page populated. There's a lot of questions on this. This is, I was talking about that BQ, that business and personal questionnaire. This is how the first page actually looks on this. And Ray actually brought a couple copies of the actuals. So if you want to see what an actual plan looks like, if you want to see what an actual BQ looks like, needs assessment looks like, you just see Ray after the meeting on break, and he'll share that with you. This is from our DISC profile and motivational assessment test. This is an example of how these will come through, how these break down. And it breaks it down by aesthetic, economic, individualistic, political averages, altruistic, regulatory, theoretical. And these, I'm not sure if you can see them in the back, but these gray bars are the averages across the country where people, their personalities fall into line. And one of the tests that we use, you see this black line right here, this is regulatory. We use this as a test. How in tune is the small business owner with the importance of systems? And this is, I mean, we've had people come in where that's the national average. They'll come in down here, and we know we're gonna have a sticking point that we really have to hit on right away to make them understand, to teach them how important scalable systems are in every business. There's also this blue bar is the economic motivator. We've had a lot of people in the past that'll come down at a real low level in economic. And a lot of people say, you know, most small business owners, they should have a really high economic drive. Not true. We've had a lot of people that have worked themselves up in business and came from a lower middle class or more of a blue collar family where business owners, people with money, were demonized in their family for a lot of years. And a lot of people in that situation will tend to self-sabotage because if they make a lot of money, they're going to be one of those bad people. And this is where psychology really plays into this industry heavy, and where psychology really plays into people hitting their goals or not hitting their goals in life. This is part of the action plan process where up top, for those of you in the back that may not be able to see, is our assessment scorecard. And this is about, Ray, how long is it? It's about 6, 7, 8 pages? 8 pages. Where this is how we create that first year action plan in different areas of, once again, back to the 8 pillars: marketing, sales, team, systems and comm. I should have these things memorized by now. But this is where we rank on a 1 to 5 basis where, off this plan, where our candidate is in their business in each one of these categories. And the second column is where this is going to be included in their plan. We'd all like to start and finish everything all at once, but yeah, that works great in theory, but it doesn't work great in the real world. So this is where we start prioritizing our action plan for our candidates and clients. This is the first page of one of the base of one of our action plans, which off of our assessment scorecard, this is where everything gets plugged in. And by the way, when we start creating an action plan for all of our candidates, about 50% of the plan is put together by that specialist coach that we would put this client with if they came on with us. So the actual specialist coach in this industry creates a minimum of 50% of this plan with our executive team. And this is actually a copy of the acceptance letter that our candidates get if they're accepted to come on to one of our 2 programs. And we don't have seminar coaching, positive thinking coaching, group coaching, brainstorming coaching, and the like. We only do private coaching. We have bi-monthly private coaching, and then we have weekly private coaching. So we don't try to conquer a million different areas in our industry. We concentrate on the private because that's how we get our results. Because seminars don't work, it's the people that go to them that have to do it. Okay.